What's good? I'm just chilling, hanging out. I just got myself all wet. It's great. It was nice and hot out here. Oh, I still got it. I'm still doing some watering. But wanted to get out here and do story time now. I haven't done a story time in 2 minutes. Story time, motherfucker! Let's see. So, let's see, right back in the day, I've always had issues like, the other day, let's do this one. The other day I did one about being in a relationship with people. Well, I was doing about, like, relationships, romantic relationships. And so I've always had issues with people because first when I was younger, I used to get with people over any one of the fucking three regions, the mind, the heart, or the physical. Like, first I got with somebody over their mind, I got with somebody over and each one of these relationships, it didn't last very long because there was two things missing, And so over the years, I've learned, after doing this several times, I've learned that you gotta have all three. I mean, not all, like, the person doesn't have to be, like, drop dead gorgeous or nothing like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, you have to be somewhat physically attracted to them. And then over time, as you get to know them and love them, and you learn, their heart, their mind, and their heart, then you become more physically attracted to them regardless. So, but you still have to be, you still have to be attracted to them to a certain extent. For me, I'm not saying for everybody else. For me, I had to be attracted to them to a certain extent. Otherwise, at some point, like, it's just, things don't continue to move forward. You clash, where you start to end up fighting, or and it's not me that's so much starting the shit. It's just, we're not compatible is what it is. And so, because that's the thing, when you're compatible with somebody, you're not only attracted to them physically, you're attracted to them mentally, you're attracted to them spiritually, their heart, who they are, their mind, what they want, what they think, everything about them. Not just one aspect of them, or one or two or three aspects, you see. And so, all the relationships that I've ever gotten, that I've ever had, a lot of them, that was only one or two things, because it's hard to find anybody with all three, it is. That's why you shouldn't be dating anybody that you're not attracted to all three with. Because it's just going to be a short-term relationship. It's just going to end. It's not going to last very long. It's not going to... For me, this is my experience. It's not going to last very long. It's not going to go anywhere. There's no fucking growth. It's either you're going to get bored and you're going to accept the boredom and live with your shit-eating grin, pretending to be happy, or you're going to fucking leave them and move on to trying to find something better in your life to actually pursue real happiness. And so, that's why I say you have to have all three. And that's why I personally have gone through my experience. Now, I don't go out dating anybody, just anybody. Only people I even consider dating, you know what I mean? I'm attracted, I'm all three. I think you can handle my mind. I'm attracted to you physically. I like your mind and your heart. See where you're at, you know what I'm saying? And so those women that I'm super attracted to, that I can see that we can do that. I believe there's a future with them. with me, with them. Those are the women that I hit up. And usually it's just like, hey, what's up? You're fucking badass. I like your mind, you know. Get at me if you're interested in fucking see where this goes. You know? Because I don't want to be pursuing another woman either. The same way the rest of these motherfuckers are too. But then what makes me stand out? You know? And so, until I know that you want me, then I'm not gonna pursue you. You know what I'm saying? That's just I don't know. I'm not the old fashioned, but that's just me. I don't know. It might not even be old fashioned. It might just be me. It is just me. I don't pursue a lot of people. I don't pursue just sex and just, you know, I want more than substance than that. Because if we're only gonna be fucking, then it's only gonna be a 3-month thing, and then what's the point? I mean, with all the fucking STDs out there and every fucking thing out, what is the fucking point? There's no point. You can put yourself through that kind of risk, your health and everything else, and your livelihood. So. Yeah, there's certain women out, you know, I've hit up, but like I said, if I don't hear back from them, then I don't hear back from them. All good. I mean, to me too, the other thing, the fourth thing is, if you don't have memories, if you can remember me from a past life, that's a super plus, because fuck, you know what I'm saying? But the likelihood of me sharing the same memory that you have of me or you in a past life is very unlikely. Highly, highly, highly unlikely. And so, just anybody that has memories of past lives, to me, that's a big plus, because that shows me you're where your mind is at, how high up there your understanding is at, and how open that box is of yours, and what you're capable of, and where your capability, and where you're at, your mentality, your strength, who you are. I see your wings, you know what I'm saying? I see your stripes. Like that. And so, if they don't recognize it back in me, then like I said, if you don't have memories of past lives, then there's not very much substance. Because, I mean, I've settled for less, like I've said, every time, and many times. And every time I've ever settled for less, it's bit me in the ass. No more settling for less. That's my advice to you. Alright, there we go. 8:25. I can't make a short video. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Alright, later.